2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. The crowd is up for it this week, I can tell you that. Glad to have you with us as we kick off the next event right here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Been quite a dominant performance by her, hasn't it? Got quite a healthy lead. Let's see how she closes this one out. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Come on, sit. And here we are with the third shot. This putt for par here. Job done. Let's head to the next.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5 is pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Nicely played. She'll like this result.
Putting for an eagle. That's very impressive.
Game face on early here, Luke.
The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's see it come back.
Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, that'll work there. And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Setting up here with a very long putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
And from long range here.
Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, what a great roll. Just a short putt remaining here. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Okay, one extra club.
This putt is from a long distance. She's put a good stroke on this one. Oh, she couldn't have done much better with that. She'll take that.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it in two, well, that's a tall order.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? The seventh provides a great opportunity if you can get a good drive one. This par five's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
It's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. The eighth is a short par four, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
An opportunity for a birdie here. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The front nine finishes in a unique style, a par three of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par three on the card, but most players look at it as a par four because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making four and moving on.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
Gotta like it. Two in a row.
The back nine begins with a shortish par four, Rich, a chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the second week in a row. Impressive.
Penny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're starting it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement in it.
Oh, right by the hole. Good look at a birdie here. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that puts her in first place. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
That's just inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with the tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Opting for the 6 iron. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This one started out on a good line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. She's currently sitting in first place. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
It's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. Okay, let's get back to the action. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Good speed. This one's got some momentum to it. Yes! And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament. The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
I'm sure she'll take that one. 19 feet to the hole. That's a good-looking putt, that. Putting for a par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in 2. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
This person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This putt to win the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Well, pack your bags. We're all done here in New Orleans. It's time to head to Bourbon Street. But I'm dying to go with the winner of this Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Oh, you better believe it. Some kind of golfing hat out there this week. The battle down by the bayou this week, Luke, and I got to say, a well-earned victory. Now it's time to go strap on the beads and hit the bayou.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.